Kawajan Volcano in Indonesia. Hundreds of miners coexist with toxic gases. They are mining. It is a sulfur mine known locally as Devil's Gold, because the people who mine do not live to be 50 years old. Mista carries more than 100 caddies of sulfur every day, walking on a steep rock face. It's been 30 years. In this remote mountainous region of Indonesia, stepping on sulfur is a high-paying job. To aim, Mista has to get up. Energy for the day, very rudimentary, only rice and vegetable leaves. The car has to stop at the foot of the mountain. The rest of the mountain can only rely on 2 feet. 2 kilometers of gravel climbing. Mista ends at the ridge of the volcano. A pole, 2 bamboo baskets. He's going to go down to the crater 300 meters deep. The temperature here is usually as high as 37 degrees or more. Now the air is toxic. Gases deep within the volcano smell of rotten eggs, choking if inhaled too much. The water of this volcanic lake is extremely acidic. Never touch your teeth. Otherwise, the teeth will not be preserved. If you accidentally drink it into your stomach, there is a mortal risk. The mining rights of the mine belong to the company, but the miners are hired by contractors. They have to bring their own protective equipment. Most miners can't afford gas masks, and instead, it's just a towel with water in it. Mista starts work early every day to escape another poison gas. This gas comes directly from the bottom of acidic lake water. Thin white smoke is fierce. Inhalation overdose can be fatal. Wind direction during the day, more white smoke will be blown towards the miners. Essential raw materials for sulfur industrial production. Gunpowder, paper, batteries, and even sugar can't live without it. Today, 98% of sulfur comes from refining. It's a byproduct of the oil industry. Sulfur collected from the volcano is sent to the factory. Must be boiled first. Removal of impurities. Cool again. Can only be sold later. And sulfur mining is still active at Kawajan. It's because the locals are hard to find other ways to make money. Low income compared to farming. Mista's hard work earns $17 a day. He said that compared to dying on the job, we are more afraid of starving. The red fluid coming out of these large tubes, it cools down to sulfur. But in liquid, it's extremely hot, can burn the skin. Hundreds of miners can extract 25 tons per day. You have to carry every 2 baskets you fill. Mista can carry up to 70 kilograms at a time. And he himself weighs only 65 kilograms. On the steep rock face, trembling absenteeism like a goat. Their equipment is often rudimentary. Only 1 pair of self-care. Sulfur at night will emit a brilliant blue like a flame. This attracted volcano tourists who flocked to him. Some shrewd miners even changed careers. I became a tour guide or started sulfur crafts. But most miners still have to eat on their shoulders. Tourists are often puzzled. I don't understand why they have to work so hard. Such a dangerous job, but maybe only they know. What can you do if you don't do this? End of day. Mista returns to her tidy little home. The heavy burden has been exchanged for the stability of the family and the pain behind. Absentees can only keep it to themselves. Record a corner, feel a life. Miners from around the world. To be continued.